Episode 7, The Price of Silence. The market breathed differently tonight. Leora felt it in her ribs as soon as she stepped beneath the lanterns, a rhythm heavier, slower, like a drumbeat muffled behind a wall. Even the colors seemed muted. The silks draped over stalls hung dull. The pastries on display steamed without scent. Elias walked quickly, eyes forward. He hadn't spoken a word since they entered. That, more than the market's strangeness, unsettled her. "You're avoiding me," she said at last. He didn't answer. She quickened her step to keep pace. "You keep telling me not to ask, but I heard him. That bookseller. He said you're already marked. What does that mean, Elias?" His jaw tightened. "It means you should stop asking." The coin pulsed against her thigh, hot, then weightless. The rhythm synced too closely with her heart for comfort. They turned a corner and nearly collided with a cluster of masked performers. Their costumes shimmered between colors, their faces hidden by long, beaked masks like herons. Each carried a drum no bigger than a child's toy, which they beat in unison, low, hollow thumps that didn't match their footsteps. Leora shivered as they passed. "They're called the Silent Troop," Elias muttered, as if the words were dragged from him. "They don't perform for coin. They perform for promises. What happens if someone breaks one?" Elias's face went still. "You don't want to know." The troop's rhythm lingered even after they vanished into the crowd. It echoed inside her head, and when she blinked, she thought she saw words etched faintly in the air, like script drawn from smoke. "What do you owe?" They pressed on. The market narrowed until stalls loomed tall on either side, their awnings nearly touching overhead. Here, the air was thick with incense, though it didn't smell of spice. It smelled like burned paper. A merchant crouched behind a table stacked with folded slips. He didn't speak, only gestured for them to come closer. His hands were ink-stained, his fingertips black. Leora felt her feet move before she decided. Elias caught her wrist. "Not here," he hissed. But the merchant smiled, revealing teeth too sharp. He slid one paper slip toward her. The ink bled across it as she watched, forming words she hadn't spoken aloud. "The boy beside you will not say it, so I will. He carries a silence that cost more than his life." Leora's breath stilled. She looked at Elias. His face was pale, his jaw locked. "Let's go," he said. The merchant chuckled softly. The slip of paper dissolved into ash. Elias pulled her back into the crowd, moving so quickly she stumbled. "Don't listen to them," he said, low and fierce. "Their trade is truth, and the truth here always takes more than it gives." "Elias," she yanked her hand free. "It said you carry a silence, that it cost more than your life. What did you do?" His eyes burned with a rare anger. "You think the market only takes voices? Names? No, it takes choices. Moments, futures, things you never even had the chance to live. And once they're gone, you don't know what's missing, only that it should have been yours." The words fell heavy between them. Leora thought of Aunt Faye's laugh, gone from her memory, a fragment erased without her consent. She thought of the forgetting bell and the echo of her younger voice bottled in glass, and now Elias's silence, something greater, a cost she couldn't yet imagine. The market around them roared back to life, merchants shouting, coins clinking, music spilling from unseen strings. But to Leora it all seemed too thin, like a curtain hiding teeth. She swallowed, her throat dry. "If you're already marked," she whispered, "how long before the collector comes for you?" Elias didn't answer. He didn't need to, because in the reflection of a nearby lantern, she saw it. a shadow stretching where no figure stood, long and crooked, curling toward them across the stones,